Hi everyone, it's Dan here from Flexxable, and today I'm going to talk to you about how you can protect yourself against Facebook's 2FA loop. Let's dive in. The reason I'm actually recording this video today is because currently I am stuck in the 2FA loop. I've made some big mistakes over at Facebook land, and I'm paying the price for it now. And the reason I'm recording this video is because there's certain things that I should have done that you can do that's going to protect you from a world of pain and the support issues that come with Facebook. Okay, and we all know Facebook's, it's been knocked around a little bit. You can see the valuations and on the stock market and everything kind of a little bit in turmoil. They're investing heavily in the meta universe, and they've been hit by the iOS issues as well, right? So it's a little bit all over the shop, but the fact remains that it's still a fantastic place to advertise, to bring people into your lead generation brands or for your clients, and it's still really good. So you want to be able to make sure that you're safe, protected for if the worst that can happen, like it has done to me and my business. Okay, there's still a lot of good stuff that's come out of it, which is always the way I look at adversity and pain, and I'll touch on that in a little bit. But let's get stuck into some kind of practical things you can do to be able to protect yourself. Okay, so the first thing is to make sure that you add someone you trust into your business manager. Okay, and the reason why this didn't happen for one of my business managers is because we had some issues with advertising accounts that got shut down, like it happens to all of us, right? And there was some profiles attached to that which I needed to get off our advertising accounts and off our BM. So we disassociated a lot of these people outside of my BM. And what happened was that when push came to shove, and when I lost my profile, unfortunately, I was the only one on the BM, and it means that until I get my profile back, we can't start advertising again for that particular brand, which is quite painful. But you know, the kind of lesson learned here is that maybe you can add your partner, a sibling, someone you trust, even if they're not inside your agency, to that account, just so you are protected if the worst comes to worst. All right, it's very important that you do that to safeguard your business, I guess. The second thing is that you want to make sure you use Google Authenticator for your 2FA process. And what happened to me is, because I have staff and all of that, I think someone, maybe an ex-employee or something, set up my Google Authenticator, and that was kind of lost. So I was heavily reliant on Facebook's code generator. And when that stopped working and I couldn't get an SMS, and God knows, there's all sorts of complicated stuff going on behind the scenes. But because I didn't have that third-party Google Authenticator to go through the 2FA process, I was only reliant on Facebook, which caused issues. And obviously, again, their account was lost when I was caught in that loop, in that 2FA loop. So make sure that you have Google Authenticator, and make sure that it works properly when you transfer from one phone to another. That's another thing that happened to me. I had an old phone that I used, moved over to a new phone. The old way of Facebook's code generator that was working on my old phone didn't work on the new phone. I deleted the Facebook app on the old phone. The new phone started working, and the code generator just didn't pull through for whatever reason. I think I was maybe in Australia at the time, and who knows what was going on, but it's super frustrating. But the moral of the story is that I was reliant on Facebook when I could have a third-party tool there. So make sure you do that. It's a quick and simple tip, pretty easy to do. And you can go away and check now if you have got Google Authenticator. If not, get it set up as soon as you can before things break. Okay, so the final point that I want to drive home is probably the most important one, and that is, don't rely just on Facebook. Okay, I see a lot of people making this mistake. Luckily, we have other advertising platforms we can use, YouTube, TikTok. There's plenty of options there for us. So we're not hurting that much, but we did have a lot of data and history inside our Facebook account for this particular brand, which means it has been painful. So try and diversify and at least have something else set up and running, even if it is not as profitable or whatever. You can switch it on and work on it if something goes wrong, and vice versa, of course. So that's been a valuable lesson and a saving grace for us. And I guess the other kind of silver lining on the cloud that is Facebook has been that we've been able to really double down on some stuff that we haven't spent time on. So I'm taking this as a bit of a blessing, really. So stuff that we got going on is kind of tweaking our automation sequences inside High Level for our brand. We've built some really kind of what I think are impressive pre-sales pages for that same brand. So when we drive our traffic to that pre-sales page, whether it be from a high-level conversation or an advertorial type ad, then we're really excited about what that's going to do. We're starting a YouTube channel for our brand. We've just made some really exciting developments there. I've gone through my entire staff's role within the business. We've got their expectations documents sorted out. Everyone's kind of on board. We're all aligned with where we want to go. There's just a ton of good stuff that's happened as a result. We've hired a new video editor. There's some really good stuff going on, and we're working on our content and our emails, and things are just really aligned. So I'm not too concerned about this. I think it came at the right time for my business. So the lesson is that things like this pop up. They always do, just like in life. And it's like these where you can either kind of go into fear and concern or worry, or you can flip it on its head and work on something else, because the account will come back. It's not far off now, I'm sure. And we're going to hit the ground running when it does come back. So that's it for today. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. My advice or suggestion is that you get started and kind of protect yourself if you can as quickly as you can. So, if you did like this video, give us a thumbs up. Any questions or comments, you might even be able to help me, then comment below. And lastly, please subscribe to my channel because it's good stuff and you'll be the first to know when new videos come out. I'll speak to you soon.